Okay, we're going to go over basic terminology in Scratch so that way you understand what we're talking about as we're going along in the topics. Now when you first open Scratch, you will see this large white area that's called, with a cat in the center. That's called the output area. You can change the way the interface look by making the output area smaller and the script or programming area larger, or keep it so that the programming output area is larger. In the center is a cat. The cat is called a sprite. The sprite is an independent object that has its own programming. Now many times sprites are characters such as dragons, fairies, monsters. Scratch gives you several different ones to work with. How about we get a monster sprite up there. We'll put a fairy one in there too. And you can delete the sprites if you want to by right-clicking on the sprites down below and clicking delete. But sprites do not have to be characters. They can be objects such as bananas, basketball, cheesy puffs. Put some cheesy puffs in there. Ooh, I got two in there. Let's take that out. Or you can import your own by going onto your computer and picking a picture. Maybe it's a picture of yourself. Now you can program these sprites individually. For example, you may have a radio sprite which you program it to play music. Or you may have a phone sprite that you program it to take a message. Or you might have, say, the cat sprite flying, or a sprite of yourself flying. You can think of it this way. You program the sprite to have powers. Now to have powers, to program the powers, you write what is called scripts. And scripts in Sprite is basically programming in Sprite. The scripts tell the sprites what it can and cannot do. So say we want the cheesy puffs to move forward. So that way, we'll keep it to 10 steps. The cat and the monster can't eat it. And we click on it and it's moving away. So, you know, the objects can have strange powers or be programmed strangely as well. And lastly is costumes. Right now we only have a costume. When you gotta click on it on the bottom, I forgot. The only one we have a costume, another costume for, is the cat sprite. And when you click on the different costumes, you see that the cat appears to be moving, but it does not have, you do not have to move the limbs of the sprite. You can have it have a costume of it wearing a dress. You can have it, or a tuxedo, depending if it's a he or she. You can have it morph into a dog. That might be one of the costumes. The programming stays the same for each of the costumes, but it makes the sprite look different. And that's pretty much the basics of Skype. Good luck.